It seems like Marvel and everyone else is dropping trailer after trailer and news after news for all their upcoming projects since the strike ended, and today we're going to be talking about What If Season 2. I really liked Season 1, just it was cool to look into the multiverse, see different realities, what could have happened. The only thing I was kind of disappointed with that series is that we went into like a multiversal Avengers, which I don't honestly think we need. If it just stayed separate each episode, I'd be 100% okay with that. Kind of diving into just a section of the multiverse and what the world is like. So let's talk about what this trailer had. The first one is what if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes? And in this iteration, it's when Peter Quill was just a child and he got taken by Ego, so he has his full celestial power, and it seems like this kid is just raining mayhem on the planet with little Ego soldiers. So during this, it's cool because we get a bunch of the older characters at the time. So we got Mar-Vell, which we did see in Captain Marvel. We got King T'Chaka as Black Panther, Hank Pym as Ant-Man during that time, and even Bill Foster's Goliath. Surprisingly, Winter Soldier is helping them out during this era as well, but I'm curious to see how he fits in all of it. And then, of course, we got Howard Stark, Peggy Carter, and we even got Thor. So that one seems like it's going to be a cool episode with them going against the celestial Peter Quill, who seems to be attacking Earth. Then we got what if Hela found the 10 rings, which looks like Hela is going to be going to Wenwu and working with him. And it looks like Hela will be getting trained in Tai Lo, which is pretty cool. So she'll be learning some martial arts when Odin comes and attacks them. So it's going to be interesting to see how they both work together. And we also get to see the dragon, which is pretty cool. What if Nebula joined the Nova Corps, which we do see her take down Yondu? And that's pretty much it. So I'm kind of curious to see what her role is going to be in this multiverse and how this character is going to be working with the Nova Corps. We got what if Iron Man crashed into the Grandmaster, which is that Iron Man Gamora episode from the first season that we never got. So it looks like we have Gamora, Tony Stark, Korg, and Valkyrie doing some kind of death race with the Grandmaster on Sakaar, which looks pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens from that one, because I still don't understand why they didn't include that in the first season, especially because Gamora was part of that multiverse Guardians that got put together by the Watcher, and I already like the design. It looks like we're also getting a What If Infinity War episode, and I couldn't find a title for this. I don't know if it goes with any of the ones that we've already been given, but we do get to see Captain America from that movie with his look from that movie versus Thanos. So something is going on there, but that's literally all we got. Then we got what if the Avengers assembled in 1602, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be based off the comic book series of Marvel 1602, where the Avengers are in this era rather than being in the future. So we got to see a Captain America and an Ant-Man using swords. It looks like the Scarlet Witch is more of like this witch hex during that era, which looks pretty cool. There's a scepter in it as well that could be a Loki scepter, so I'm curious to see if he'll be tying into that as well. There is a bearded Hulk scene during this trailer with the red, which I'm only going off it that this is part of the 1602 episode because of the Scarlet Witch and chaos magic that we see during it. We also have a beefed up Rocket looking crazy geared up with a bunch of dark elves, and I'm not sure which ep this could fit in either. Maybe it fits with the Sakaar episode with Tony Stark and Gamora. It could fit in somewhere else that just doesn't have an episode name that's been revealed. But that does look cool, and I'm curious to see why there could be Rocket and dark elves together. Then we got what if Strange Supreme intervened. Literally no idea what's going on in this one, but I feel like this is probably him setting up another multiversal team to go after some threat, because in the trailer we do see Peggy Carter, which I'm assuming this is the main version of Captain Carter that we saw in season 1, and we see her with Kahhori, which is a new character from a episode called as What If Kahhori Reshaped the World, which is the Tesseract landing in Native America before it was colonized, getting the powers of the Space Stone. And we also see Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet going after her as well, and it looks like Killmonger's back, but I'm not sure if it's part of this episode or another one. That's why I kind of feel like the Watcher is going to be collecting her with Peggy Carter, Supreme Strange, and building another multiversal team, possibly going after Thanos. We have what if Happy Hogan saved Christmas, which just looks like a fun Christmas episode where the Avengers Tower is under lockdown and Happy Hogan is John McClane in Die Hard. Pretty much, he's climbing through the vents, and I think it's a pretty fun reference because they even reference it during the trailer. We also get a shot of the original Avengers wearing all decked out Christmas gear, so it looks like it's going to be a fun Christmas episode with the original Avengers. We never got any footage of it, but we got what if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper, which is just a tease up from the first season where we saw Captain Carter find the Hydra Stomper, which would be Steve Rogers in it, and I believe this is supposed to be their version of the Winter Soldier. But overall, it seems like in this series, Captain Carter will have a big role because at the end of the trailer, we do see her standing next to the Watcher looking over the multiverse. So it makes me feel like they will be doing, again, another multiverse team for some big threat. That was the one thing I wasn't a big fan of in the first season. Like, I don't think it needs to have a big multiversal threat, but I am curious to see what they do with this one. And I do feel like we'll definitely see some of these characters show up again for like Secret Wars and some other things like that, because we did get Captain Carter, not the same version, but we did get a Captain Carter in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So definitely feel like we're going to be getting something for Secret Wars with some of these characters, not all of them, but it will be cool to see what other possibilities come from this multiverse. And when the episodes do drop, because they are dropping day after day, I will try to cover them as best as possible. I don't know if I'll be doing YouTube videos for each one, but I will definitely be doing short form stuff for each one. And we're going to try to cover them the day they comes out. So let me know, what are you looking forward to in What If Season 2? Do you have any theories to go along with the footage we got from this trailer? Make sure if you like this video to hit the like button and the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my Marvel and DC breakdowns. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later when we dive deep into another comic book show or movie.